For this video, I just wanted to ask, do you have trouble caring about people? Because you might have a problem with emotional permanence. Nandoskie is not a health professional in any way, shape, or form. Personally, I've lost a lot of friends over the years. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the best at keeping in touch. So I would say that it's pretty easy for me to just, forget about people. It's not a good thing. I don't want to flex. It's like sorry. I'm still a little bit sick. But anyways, god damn. It wasn't until I saw this TikTok that, it made me realize, maybe this is what I have.
Hey man, you good? I can't remember where the mugs go. The cabinet by the oven. Thank you. Wait, dude, this is your apartment. You live here.
Okay, see, mine's not this bad. I still remember where things are.
Anything goes. So that would be like a ADHD working memory thing, right? Yeah, I guess it is kind of like a out of sight, out of mind type of thing. And your parents wonder why you left the cabinets open all the time. Yeah. Wait.
Yeah. I don't leave the cabinets open all the time.
Do you call your parents often? Not really.
I don't. When I was in college, I did not call them at all.
I feel like I should miss my parents as much as my peers miss theirs. I do miss them. It's just there's a part of my brain that just forgets that they exist. Yeah, but that sounds terrible. Dude, your parents are like...
That's probably the most relatable part. It's not that I forget that they exist. It's just not a priority while I'm not seeing them.
Like the kitchen cabinets. It's not that you don't miss them as much. It's just more about... Out of sight, out of mind. Holy...
Yeah, kind of like that.
Nah, I just have a freaky self-awareness of my own brain, probably induced by my crippling anxiety. Actually, the more...
Yeah, I don't really have crippling anxiety. I'm not really an anxious person. But the part where it's the whole out of sight, out of mind thing, I could totally relate to that. And it doesn't just apply to my parents, it applies to like my friends too. And then I saw this comment. Where is it? Oh, never mind, it's not there anymore. There was a comment that talked about emotional impermanence. Quick Google search will tell you basically this: are your loved ones out of sight, out of mind? All these involve something called object constancy, the ability to maintain an emotional bond with others even where there are distance and conflicts. See, I would say that I have a tremendous problem with that. And they don't even have to be that far. I guess it has something to do with ADHD and a problem with that growing up or something. I've never really considered myself to have ADHD. I'm not one to self-diagnose. Damn, this is getting a little bit too deep. Something that I was wondering is, how do you fix it? From my understanding, emotional permanence is similar to object permanence. Think of playing peekaboo with the baby. When you hide, they truly believe that you're gone because they lack object permanence. If they do not see something, it does not exist. Similarly, emotional permanence means that if you do not actively seek proof of or feel a particular emotion, you believe it does not exist. Personal example: my boyfriend made a mean comment the other day when he was angry. Nothing too serious for any normal person. However, for me, couldn't stop bawling. Felt like my entire what? That's not funny. Felt like my entire relationship was falling apart. I was begging God to make me good enough for him to love me. Wow. This is becoming something I didn't even think it was. I don't have that problem. All right, I'm talking about you have a relationship with somebody. The second they're gone, you just you don't care about them. Like, if they're not in front of you, it's hard to hit them up and ask them to hang out. That's what I'm struggling with. When I'm in a good mood, I'm happy in my relationship. I want to be with my boyfriend for the rest of my life. When I'm in a bad mood, I want to dump him and start a completely new and radically different life. Damn. I've been like this in every relationship I have, but the reason why this relationship has lasted is that he actually wants to put up with my won't let me dump me. I feel like just being self-aware of the situation, maybe I'm wrong, but I think that would be enough to fix it. I don't understand why you would continue to be that way if you're self-aware about it. So you get angry and you're like, oh, this is my lack of emotional object permanence. Maybe I should chill out, take a step back from the situation and not do anything irrational. So I think there's a bit of a lack of self-control there. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. You forget or you can't seem to accept that the emotional attachment from your parents or friends still exist when you no longer see or hear from them, even when it's only been a few minutes. Okay, I don't know about the few minutes thing. For me, it's like I'll hang out with a friend the next day, I don't hear from them or anything like that. I still believe there's like an attachment there. But then once it's been like maybe 3 days to like a week, yeah, maybe I'll just forget. I'll be like, yeah, I guess they just don't care about me, or I don't care about them, even though I do care about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to hear from them. Otherwise I'm gonna assume we're no longer friends. Does that make sense? Yeah, no, see, this is way more serious. But basically, every time I'm sad or I feel like how I do now, I can't think of a time when I was ever happy in my life. Yeah, that's not me. I think this is the closest one that I've seen. In adulthood, object constancy allows us to trust that our bond with those who are close to us remains whole even when they are not physically around, picking up the phone, replying to our texts, or even frustrated at us. With object constancy, absence does not mean disappearance or abandonment, only temporary distance. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Not in a, yeah, that's what I'm talking about type of way, but in a, this is what, you know, I originally was talking about. However, when one had experienced more severe early or even pre-verbal attachment trauma, have extremely inconsistent emotional unavailable carriers, or a chaotic upbringing, their emotional development might have been stunted at a delicate age, and they never had the opportunity to develop object constancy. You know, my upbringing wasn't that chaotic, but according to my dad, whenever my mom would go to work, I would just, you know, start crying and stand by the window for hours until she came back. Without the ability to see people as whole and constant, it becomes difficult to evoke the sense of the presence of the loved one when they are not physically present. The feeling of being left on their own can become so powerful and overwhelming that it evokes raw, intense, sometimes childlike reactions. When abandonment fear is triggered, shame and self-blame closely follow, further destabilizing the anxious person's emotions. Wow, you know, that's a lot to cover. I'm no psychologist. Yeah, I didn't really know that. I didn't know that, but I'm glad I do. I hope you learned something today. You might have object constancy impermanent emotional permanence problems. You know, I didn't know I had that. I mean, I still don't. You know, I don't want to self-diagnose or anything. I don't know. All right, I don't know. Maybe I do have it. Maybe I don't. But it's always important, I think, to be self-aware of this kind of stuff, because could help with your relationships later on. Thank you guys so much for watching. Just wanted to share something with you guys. Leave a like and subscribe if you want, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.